Hi, Shell here from Shell's Craft Corner. I'm going to show you how to use the positive and the negative. I did a very similar card that I posted on Facebook and different groups that I'm in on Facebook, and people sort of, how did you do it? So I'm going to show you how I did it. So I'm going to get myself ready and I'll be back in a minute. So now we need to make our panel, and these 3 circles that we're going to get are what are going to go in here, and then I want 3 scalloped edges to pop them on. So I've got my scallop die to make this, and I can see that I'm going to get 3. I'll just leave a little bit there, and then I'm going to pop that on there. And while I'm putting the die cutting through, I'm going to cut one of my scallops, and I want that towards there. And I'm going to bring my plates in, and I'm just going to have to stand up and do this, and then I'll sit back down and show you. So I'm going to take those off and move that out of the way a minute. I'll have to bring it back in a minute. So I've got myself 1 scallop that I need. I've got my panel. I just want to take my circle out of there. I want to leave that panel on there. I can actually take that away, but I'm going to leave it because it'll hold my piece of paper down. So now I need to put my circle I'm actually going to cheat with this. I'm going to actually sellotape this down because I don't want it to go anywhere. So I'm just going to, that would be roughly there, there, pop that there, turn that back over, and I want to get, oh, let me move this over here. I'm going to rip that off, pop that there, back in a minute. So now I have got 2 of my circles, 2 of my scallops. Now I'm going to take that off. I want my 3rd and final one. So now have a look. That's going to be there in the middle. I'm just going to stand up and have a look because I can't see from this angle. Turn that back over, and then I want just 1 more black scallop as well. Cut cutting edge up on there. I'm just going to have to stand up again. And we should be finished now. Move that out of the way. That's my third black scallop. There's my move all my dyes away. Pop all those out of the way. Made my dog jump then. I don't know if you heard him jump out of his bed. So now I have got my got a black piece on there. What's that black piece? And hide that, all those little marks with my snowflake in a minute. So what I'm going to do now is, I've cut my circle the wrong way round. Just bear that in mind when you're lining them up, because I've got my stitched on here and here. I've got it on there. It looked like it wasn't there then. So this bit, now what I'm going to do is I've got a little snow dye, because I thought it looked, when I put it on the card, I just thought it looked really bland and it needed something to make it pop. So just going to get some little bit of blue, and I'm just going to so I'm just going to move that away. So there, I'm just going to let that ink dry because it's a bit wet. So now when you pop it on the card, it doesn't look so plain. So I'll leave that there a minute. Like I said, I'm going to need that ink to dry a bit. And then we've got our 3 scallops that we did, and we've got our circles that came out of here. And now I'm going to get my little people. I'm going to use a little snowman, Father Christmas, and the moose. You could colour these in, but I didn't colour mine in. So what I would do next is pop this like this, so it's flat. And get my, should we put the moose at the top this time? And then I think they look better like that and like that. No, I'm going to put the moose in the middle. So I'm going to stamp a moose in there. A moose in there, take that off, and a little Santa, Santa in there, put Santa in the top. And then our little snowman. my penman there. Cover the ink up before I get it everywhere. Let's put all this ink out of my way. I know what I'm like. I'm going to put my hands in it. So now, just have a look, see whether I raised my characters on there. Yes, I did. So on the back of these, I'm just going to put a bit of tape. Once it finds the end of the tape. So that's those ones, and then I want to put a little piece of foam on them. Leave you there for a minute. And this one, just check our inks dry. I like these nice long foam strips. A little bit too long there. On there. Piece in the middle. I'll give you a warning, my dog might bark in a minute because people are letting fireworks off. Seems to be an all year round thing around here. Then I'm happy with my, just have a look where they are, and then that's that bit, that's that bit, that's that bit. So now what I'm going to do now is take all the backings off. Now we need to bring this in. Make sure our little characters are in their little circle. I'm going to pop that down. So then we get this one. Bring my second card in. And there's our two cards. I'm just going to tidy up and then I'll be back in a moment. So there we have it. Don't waste your circles. You can make two cards. Might be reflecting a bit because they're in the things, but exactly the same there. I hope you'll have a go at using your dies in this way. I will put all the details on my blog, So if you could like and subscribe, that makes me happy. If you click the little bell, it should tell you when I pop something up next time. All the products and details, measurements will all be on my blog at shellbower.blogspot.com. And until next time, bye bye for now.